guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel once again, guys. Thank you very, very much for deciding to come back and hang out with me. And welcome back to the settlement known as Bertigala here. I'm not going to say anything bad because I feel like the more I mention it, the more replays I get for this settlement. So just going to leave it there and we're going to move on. So we have a 3v3 siege here, and we'll take a look at the attacking armies first. We do have a Rome out here being given by Pino, and he has 6 Hastati, 2 Soki Hastati, 2 equal cohort, 2 Vigiles, 2 Praetorian Guard, 1 regular Praetorian, 1 Soki Extraordinare, General is a bodyguard, and 3 Syrian archers, and he is really getting ripped up right now. Really getting ripped up. Yep, 15 kills so far, so actually not the great. Hold on, Empress is firing as well, I think. 26, yes, so they're getting some good kills over there on Rome. Then in the center here, we have a Carthage being commanded by Angel, and from what we can see, we have 4 Libyan infantry, 3 Gallic warriors, and 3 mercenary Italian swordsmen. And then over here, we have one of my favorites. We have our Verni being commanded by Marty 7 sets, I think. And he has, from what we can see, oh, no, he's got more coming out of the woods now, of course, coming out of the woods. But originally, he had 5 Celtic warriors, 2 Levy Freemen, 2 chosen swordsmen. General is a noble horse and a giant ballista, wondering where those Gallics are at. Now, getting inside the settlement, we have a Nervii here, but it's a little bit different of a Nervii roster. Let's see if you guys can pick up what Nervii brought with him. So, Nervii here being commanded by Justice League, and he has 5 guerrilla swordsmen, which are outside, 3 mercenary Gallic warriors, 3 fierce swords, generals and Oathsworn, 5 Gallic hunters, and 2 mercenary Gallic light horse. Gonna leave that there for you guys. Getting into the next army, we do have a Nabatea here being commanded by Eye Exams, and he has 7 armored desert hoplites, 4 units of the Nabatean swordsmen, 2 desert levy. General is the Nabatean Noble Cavalry, and he also has 4 units of the Nabatean Heavy Archers. And then finally over here, we have Empress, like I mentioned before. Empress being commanded by Haller, and he has 4 Militia Hoplites, 3 Italian Swordsmen, 3 Thraeus Spears, 3 Samnite Warriors. General is a Hellenic Royal Cavalry. He also has 3 Cretan Archers, 1 Agrianian Axeman, and he also has a Mercenary Italian Cavalry. So there you go. Army compositions out of the way. Towers just getting close to the walls here. So we're just in time for the beginning of the battle. Hopefully you guys hit the like button. That will definitely help it out. Dropping comments, of course, sharing the video, all of that fun stuff. But here comes the Gallic Light Horse coming out for Nervii here. So let's get ready for the beginning of the battle, guys. Let's get it going. So, all right, here we are starting off on the beginning of the battle replay, and Carthage dropping a bunch of his troops here. We have the Gallic warriors and the Italian swordsmen getting off their towers. Rome, very, very close. Actually, Rome is starting to drop some Hastati, and, I'm sorry, this is just Vigiles here. The Hastati is further down the line. So the Vigiles going to get into the Militia Hoplites who are not in their Hoplite wall. We do have a unit way down over there, but the rest of these guys choosing not to get into the Hoplite wall, so I guess they don't want that extra melee defense. But, I mean, they are Hoplites, so they should be able to hold for a little while. Obviously, I mean, they're Vigiles, but the Militia Hoplites still holding rather well, and right behind them they have the Italian swordsmen who have moved forward, so there's definitely help there. Now, I also did notice that Rome is really not bringing his ranged up. He's got 1. Oh, no, he's bringing the second one up. Okay. I thought he only had 1 up there. So he has brought up his second unit of his ranged. I mean, honestly, there's no point in having all of this still back here. Just move it all up there so you're ready, have the next unit ready to go in line. Carthage here doing pretty much what I was figuring he was going to do. He's got all of his Cretans right there. The general very close up to the wall here. I'm not sure what the benefit of that is, but I'm sure that at some point somebody will tell me that it is beneficial to hide your general right up close to the wall like that. Maybe he's trying not to get shot by the arrow tower, but it's already neutralized, so unless maybe he's looking to give abilities. Maybe he's looking to do buff units there. What happened over here? Is this Italians? Oh, not Italians. I mean, I thought this was the guerrillas. It is not. So we have the Gallic warriors of Nervii. The Gallic warriors have come outside here for Nervii, taking on the Celtic warriors of our Verni. And you can see, yeah, the Gallic Warriors are just putting on a clinic right now against these boys. Really just carving them up pretty good. Archer Tower here definitely giving some assistance. I think the Gallic Hunters, yeah, the Gallic Hunters were getting some shots, but oh boy. Now we have a Guerrilla Swordsman going to come into the back here. Rear charge in onto these Celtic Warriors. That's pretty much going to be a wrap for the Celtic Warriors here. They're not really going to be able to stand up to that. If they had some assistance, that would be good, but we have some chosen swordsmen here, but it looks like Arverni is trying to just get inside the settlement. We actually have a Gallic warrior right there for Carthage. He could try. He could really... I would have snuck around that. I wouldn't even have tried to fight this. Gallic warriors are not going to be able to beat an armored desert hoplite. Especially if they... Oh, nope. A little bit of a javelin volley there. Little bit of a javelin volley, but yeah, the hoplites just going to press right into those boys. Did I just hear explosive shot? Did I really just hear explosive shot? Please tell me I did not. I think I did. Let's wait. Is this going to change? Yep. Good God. Stop with just stop with explosive shot. Just stop with explosive shot. Stop using it entirely. Now, Nervii over here is just going to start steamrolling. Yeah, one of his light horse, or one of the Gallic light horse, I think got taken out. Oh, no, there's the other one right there. So, yeah, our Arverni is having a tough go here. I mean, they're trying to take on some units that Nervii doesn't get. The Gallic Warriors are actually pretty good, but they're just getting steamrolled now. All of the Guerrilla Swordsmen have come out of the woods here. I mean, he does have these two Oathsworn right there. He still has some more Chosen Swordsmen. Honestly, I would just move forward and just try and get inside the settlement. There's really no purpose in trying to fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units over here by yourself. Like, if his allies were sending infantry over here to help out, maybe that would be something that I would be tempted to fight. But more than likely, I think I would just move over here and try and get into this breach. Still trying to use the towers, though. But, okay, hold on a second. The Cretan Archers of Carthage actually helping out here. Destroying a unit of Desert Levy, which really probably didn't need to be done. But the, Armored Desert Hoplites, they're really just nasty. They really are very efficient at holding lines for a long period of time. Now, obviously, they don't like getting shot. Nothing really likes getting shot, but oh no! Falling apart over here, not keeping an eye on his ranged units. And still all of this infantry and another unit of archers back here, which I don't know if he sees this. I don't know if he sees this Hellenic Royal Cavalry coming around, but that second archer unit looks like they might be on their way out. Really no defensive going on here. Italian Cavalry did neutralize this Syrian archer. They're down to 55, though, so they may still be able to come back. He's got his Succhi Extraordinari. No, sorry. His Succhi Hastati inside there. Where are his Eagle cohort? Did he leave them all back? Is this Eagle cohort still back here? There's 1, 2. Yeah, he's still got a lot of his tough units back here. But I'm going to guess, did he bring a Praetorian inside already? I can't even tell. There's a Praetorian Guard, and Praetorian. No, all of his heavy hitters still way back over here. And it looks like he's actually falling away. And oh, nope. He does not see this. Syrian archers about to have a bad day. Absolutely back-breaking charge right there by that Hellenic Royal Cavalry. Back-breaking charge. Killed 37 of them on the charge. Nasty. Now back over here, let's see what's going on. The Gallic Light Horse has gotten in. We have the Noble Horse over here, the Arverni General, but they're getting into the Gallic Hunters. This is not good. Gallic Hunters, as the Carthage infantry is rushing in, the Gallic Hunters should be trying to run away this way. But, yeah, these Gallic Hunters just very, very, very far out of position. Again, this is really not a fight that Arverni needs to be taking. They really do not need to be taking this fight. They do not need to be taking these extra losses over here. I mean, if you want a rear charge over here and help break this open, but, I mean, there's even not archers on the wall. I was going to say, Gallic Hunters are on the wall there, just picking and choosing the targets they want to have. Firing straight down onto these Oathsworn as they are moving across. They have their shield side, but eventually they will be shooting them in the back. And that's right about there. Oh, no, shots are landing short. Never mind. Oh, nope. Arverni, Chosen Swordsman, has turned around to take on a Guerrilla Swords. Now, he's going to win that, But if these two units decide to come over here and help out, it's not going to go well. But it's going to send in his Oathsworn. Okay. Oathsworn moving in. So the Guerrilla Warrior and Gallic Warrior fight over here seems to be taken out. So that's actually turning around pretty well for Arverni. But he has lost a lot of his army inside. Celtic Warriors got destroyed. Levy Freeman got destroyed. Celtic Warriors outside got destroyed. And now we have the Italian Cavalry has a wide open charge. The Cretan archers not defended at all. Nothing nearby. And this Italian Cavalry just blasted into all three of them. All three of them have been hit, and he's just going to leave them in there. I mean, he's going to have the general's bodyguard. Carthage is going to send his general over there to try and help out. The noble horse way too far away to help out, and this is just a bunch of archers. This right here, I mean, Carthage is sending his infantry back across, but here comes the Italians. They're just going to back out of that fight and come over here and get into these Gallics again. 106 kills, mercenary Italian cavalry doing a great job. Really solid job getting into all of these archers. Did a lot of damage to the Carthage ones, I think. Yeah, down to 84. This unit's down to 101. The other unit there down to 106. Again, the Gallic Hunters just getting absolutely slammed. Absolutely slammed. But Arverni was able to tie up this bit of the fight over on here now. So this is kind of an opportunity where Arverni, do you want to go this way, or do you want to use the towers to get inside? Rome here, Epirus is just holding Rome with little to no fight. And it's because there's no ranged up here. And look at this. Look at this. One of the more powerful factions in the game. Turtled up. Turtled up. Are they shooting at the general? I think they are. Oh, we got more Carthage hanging out in the woods back here. Carthaginian general getting into that Italian cavalry. Still doing a lot of damage, but the Italian cavalry now 260. Guys, Italian cavalry, 267 kills. I don't think maybe some of you understand what that means. The Italian cavalry, I mean, they're okay, but there's the ability to be wide open. And Carthage still leaving all of his infantry back here. Good volley there, but a dance back from the Hellenic Royal Cavalry there. Rome is starting to make his way forward, but let's not forget, this is a very heavy shock cavalry. Carthage might not be a bad idea to start bringing your units out of the woods and start trying to really press into this front courtyard here. If they can get a little bit of a foothold, that will help them a long way. They can get in this way, start coming around, actually get into this front part of the settlement. That will help them out pretty well. We have some Samnites that are moving over here. 64 kills, they lost one man. This Roman force here is just getting swallowed up. Just getting absolutely annihilated. The Thereo spears have now moved forward. 132, 128. Wow. They've lost no men, 128 kills. 134 kills, still no losses. Guys, that's craziness. That's literal craziness. Where is the Roman general? Did he die? Where's the Roman general? Have we even... I have to look back at my notes. I did see him. I guess he died. I don't know where he went. Nothing is saying here that he's dead. Okay, so Rome... At this opportunity, the person who's playing is Rome. I would not even continue assaulting here. Come over here. Join your allies. Press in the corner here. I mean, you're really kind of limiting yourself on a way to attack, but Carthage still has a lot of infantry. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's still got a lot. Some noble fighters coming out of the woods now. That's nice. A lot of javelins right here with the Iberian swordsmen. Yeah, Rome, honestly, there's really no purpose in trying to fight over here. I would meet up with your ally, get a nice little defensive line, because you know that Emperor's Cav is still over here somewhere. As long as you were paying attention to your mini-map, you did not see that little dot go away, that little red dot go away over there. Plus, you know that he's in the woods. Like, he's definitely gone over there to hide. But it looks like Rome is going to continue pressing over on this side, which is a bit of a shame to see. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, if this person ends up watching this replay, they don't take it that I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just there are times where attacking by yourself just doesn't end up being feasible, and moving over with your allies is definitely a much better idea to go. Okay, so our Vernie has 2 Oathsworn left. The last Chosen Swordsman was in there by themselves. 170 kills, but they got outflanked again, the Gallic Warriors. Okay, so we got Libyan infantry inside now starting to make their way through the streets here. Guerrilla Swordsmen and a really beaten up unit of Armored Desert Hoplites have moved forward. I'm still going to say that it might not have been a bad idea for our Vernie to at least bring a unit up on the towers here to be able to start trying to surround some of this stuff, or at least get in the way. But look at this. Nabatea is going to come over here and play that simple move that a lot of people don't do. Oh, he's actually going to come all the way through here. Usually, I mean, you're leaving a unit right there is blocking that circle. You're not going to be able to stop the archer towers from shooting you. But looks like Nabatea is going to just make his way all the way through. Oh, there's the general. He's just hiding all the way back over there. I mean, honestly, Empress, go kill the general's bodyguard. Go kill the general's bodyguard. Get in there. Okay, Carthage general has moved over here again. Libyan infantry starting to get some shots. Starting to get some kills. But with the Nabatean heavy archers right there, that is kind of a bad spot for this Libyan infantry because they're going to get shot. Oh, nope. Okay, he's chosen to start shooting the Oathsworn now, which I'm not entirely sure why the Oathsworn are stuck there. They could have just gone right through here and started smashing into these Armored Desert Hoplites. We've got the Sam Knights now move it, though. This is a good opportunity for if Carthage still has any ammo left to fire. But, oh, no. The Nabatean Noble Cavalry General, again, slaughtering more archers. I'm not saying that he's slaughtering more archers. Just, again, attacking archers, not being protected very well. Go. Nabatean Noble Cavalry General charging on over here. He's got the Noble Horse charging into him. He's going to try and get away, but he is going to get away a little bit, but this is actually a good play by Nabatea trying to get this back over here so these archer towers will continue firing at this general who's already lost 2 men. He's got 160 kills, though, so he's doing a pretty good job. Nabatean Noble Cavalry General has actually been caught, but look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this. Just alleyway of arrows. Oh my God. All of this Oathsworn, the Libyan infantry getting chewed up. 123, 115, 110, 50. Nabatean archers getting involved in it as well. 36, 131. They just have the wide open area. But okay, hold on a second. Rome is actually continuing to attack. And he's sent in his Praetorians and Praetorian Guard. At least he sent in 1 Praetorian and 1 Praetorian Guard. He still has another Eagle cohort outside. I mean, guys, you don't have to just keep using the same towers. Move down over here. Climb up on one of these towers down this way. Get around them. I mean, Rome has an opportunity here. Oh, what are they going? Are they going in the city? Do they still have bows? I hope they don't still have their bows in their hands. They're starting to climb the towers, though, so I don't really know. 40... 55 and 28. I mean, if these archers still had ammo, it'd be much more beneficial for them to come down this way. Agriani in action. 107 kills for them. Nice. All right, Syrians getting off the towers here, and I'm not seeing any bows. Just seeing those little daggers. Those little itty-bitty daggers as they're rear-charging a Samnite warrior. So I guess Rome... I don't know what happened to his ammo, but he obviously doesn't have any more. And oh boy, are we about to have, oh my God, Hellenic Royal Cavalry rear charging some Praetorian Guard as they're climbing the towers. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Getting some more kills. Getting some more kills. He just dropped another 5 of them right there. 6. Yeah, they are losing. They are losing. Rome should have come over here. Really should have come over here. Oh, God. All right, well, Carthage is really the only one that still has anything left here. He's got some Iberians. He's still got those noble fighters. His archers, I can't really tell if his archers still have ammo or not. But we have that Nabatean Noble Cavalry General coming out here again, catching into more archers. But there you go. Oh, that might not have been a good idea. Nabatean Noble Cavalry General being caught up. The General's bodyguard going to lock him in place. These Iberians are going to start getting some good javelins here. They're definitely going to hit some of their own General's bodyguard, but the Noble Horse now coming back outside. This might spell the end for the Nabatean Noble Cavalry General. General's bodyguard getting out of the way. He loses. Did they kill his own? Did they kill their own general? Doesn't look like they did. Nabatean General is trying desperately to run away, though. Down to 26 men now. 24. He's losing some more there. But guys, this is definitely balance of powers in favor of the defenders. But I gotta say, Nabatean is actually kind of wounded. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's still got 4 units of the heavy hoplites. Never mind. Well, I mean, he's kind of wounded. Nervii is definitely wounded as well, but he's got some of his fierce swords left. Gallic Hunter's on the wall there, 67 kills. Rome over here is just having a really bad go. Really, really, really tough time. These Empress archers, these Cretan archers. Yeah, I was just about to say, start firing right there. Yep, there you go. Going to drop these Praetorians, Praetorian Guard even, pretty quickly. Another Eagle cohort sitting back over here, still fighting along. This guy is getting tricked outside, Praetorian Guard being tricked by some Hellenic Royal Cavalry. And guys, I can't say for sure. Honestly, I cannot say for sure. But if Rome had not sent up that second attack and joined his allies over here, maybe this would have gone a little bit differently. But I mean, there's still some very heavy units out here. We still have 2 noble fighters. Still have some cavalry outside. The archers, they out. Oh, no. Oh, boy. I think the Cretans are all out of ammo. They are. 1 Gallic Hunter there. Still ammo. 25 kills. But it looks like they're on fire. Yeah, I think they're on fire at will. The giant ballista crew now making their way forward. 15 kills for them. Unfortunate they didn't get very many kills, but they were also using explosive shot, which is nothing to ever, it's never to be used. Oh, where'd the Nabatean General go? Did he die? Oh, there you go. Okay, Rome, maybe. Should have gone this way. Should have gotten into that Cretan archer and started pressing this way. Really should have started going this way, not trying to get rid of the Samnites. I mean, the Praetorian Guard was already over here fighting them. Probably should have charged into the... Oh, are they out? Oh, never mind. They're out. Never mind. Okay, so they were victorious here. This is a little bit of something that Rome can do here. I'm not sure exactly how far. They do have control of the tower now, though. So these archers units are going to get killed. 187 kills, wow. 188 and 174. Pretty solid job there. We do have one of the... Again, let's remember, 5 units of Gallic Hunters that Nervii brought. But all right, here we go. So Rome is going to start advancing his position. Get that general over here, dude. Don't just leave the general sitting out here. He's about to be out here by himself. You never know what the defenders could still possibly have as far as cavalry is concerned. But all right, noble fighters in here taking on these Armored Desert Hoplites, getting some good kills. The general's bodyguard actually charged all the way over here trying to get into the Nabatean archers. But here comes the Nabatean Noble Cavalry General. He's coming back. 90 kills. Not going to last. General's bodyguard out the door. There he goes. I don't know if he died. Probably did. Yep, he died. Yep, he died. But all right, Rome is pressing forward. We still got these Nabatean heavy archers over here. Good angles by them. 148 and 63 kills, so they should still have ammo left. But yeah, this is a problem. This Gallic Hunter just sitting up here. 198 kills. My God. Could you imagine? 5 units of archers. That's crazy. That is truly insane. But unfortunately, that is, from what I keep hearing and what I keep seeing in some of these battle replays, that is the state of public battles here. Public lobbies, if you will. Just join Discords, dude. Hungry Wolves Discord in the description below. Get in there. You guys will be able to find some non-cheating, non-glitching battles. Like real, actual fights. Not this ridiculousness. 5 archers cheating, glitching units in, glitching in stuff. It's just, yeah, it's a shame. It honestly is a shame. Rome now making his way around over here. Yeah, if they could get this general in here. But this is actually a really solid job by the defenders. Holding this area is really good because if this noble horse could get in there, this side would be dead. This side would absolutely be dead if this noble horse had an opportunity to get in. But he does not. I'm not sure. Where are we going here, Carthage? You're getting way too close to the gate. You don't want to be doing that. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be doing that. Looks like he's going to start climbing these towers now, though. I think. Maybe they're just trying to get... Nope, they're falling away again. I am not sure what's going on. Noble fighters, though, still fighting it on. Praetorian Guard, only 80 kills. They're getting lit up by Nabatean heavy archers. Good lord. Yeah, Rome getting held over there by... Essentially, Rome getting held by Epirus. That is not a good sign. That is a shame to see. But all right, hold on a second. Carthage is actually pulling a little bit of a trick here. He's getting around these hoplites. He's gone around the hoplites, now getting into the heavy archers. But, I mean, there's an Oathsworn literally right there from the RVI just waiting. We have some more Fierce Swords coming up. Another pretty much full unit of Fierce Swords there. But Rome is just going to go right on through. Right on through that Nabatean heavy archer unit. This is an opportunity right here. These two units of cavalry could get in here. They really could get in here right now. If they get around this unit of hoplites, they could definitely get inside and start causing problems. Oh, no, no, no. What are we doing? Noble fighters, where are you going? Oh, we're trying to soften them up with javelins? Okay, 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 okay. I kind of see what you're doing there. Praetorian Guard going to take on a unit of Fierce Swords. That was just ran past each other. That's hilarious. They almost literally ran right past each other. Rome going for broke. Rome is going for the town center. Wow, get it, boy. Go do it, Eagle Cohort. Yeah, this is a big opportunity right here. That noble horse could sneak through here. That general's bodyguard sneak through here. I mean, it's not over. It's really not over. The balance of power is probably making a lot of people think that it is. Yeah, they see this opportunity is now over. So I think that might be done. But you still got a noble fighter coming over here. They are now starting to branch out, come this way. So it looks like they're just trying to make use of as much of the city as possible. But Rome looks like he's pretty much dead. His general's dead? Nope, his general's still alive. So the Roman general is still alive. Archer fire coming from... Oh, no, sorry. Iberian swordsman. Throwing those javelins, getting those murder sticks up over the wall into these Samnites. Good job. Cretan archers now coming around. Going to maybe try and rear charge. I mean, they could have tried to maybe get a rear charge, but it probably wouldn't have worked out very well. Wouldn't have been very beneficial for them. But yeah, it does look like Carthage is going to try and come around over here. Let's get a little bit of a fast forward. Some javelins still being thrown up over the wall into these mercenary Samnites. 209 kills for these Samnites. Hoplites there, 119. 23 and 91 for the archer kills. Oh, I'm sorry, 180. Here comes the Nabatean Noble Cavalry General again. Nice charge in onto the Cretan archers. He's basically just trying to pad his stats with his general a little bit there. But with the armigers and hoplites in the way, I don't really think the general got that much of a charge. So we got 3 minutes left. We got the noble fighters coming up, climbing up the tower here. They actually just earned themselves... How did they earn themselves a chevron? Oh, that's them there. Okay, so they're going to get into these Cretan archers here. There's only 44 of them left. Not really that big of a deal. Iberians coming over here, going to get into these desert hoplites there. But, yeah, the noble horse, unfortunately, not able to get in. He's got really nowhere to go now. Really does not have anywhere to go. If that noble horse was able to have gotten inside, that might have changed things a little bit. They could have gotten onto this side, burned down a lot of these archers over here from the defenders. But this does not look like it's going to go in the attacker's way. Noble horse trying to charge in yet again, being blocked by Samnite warriors right at the breach. Right at the mouth of that breach there. Noble horse just getting cut down. Cut down, cut down, cut down. Oh, the noble fighters. Oh, Oh, the noble horse getting a big charge there. And here comes the armored desert hoplites. 48 seconds left, guys. I don't think the attackers have much more of a chance here. The Arverni general just died, not that it matters. So I really feel like one of the bigger kill points was when all of those defending archers were right here and just firing straight over there. Just so many kills. Rome, again, not trying to sound mean or a jerk or whatever, but might have been a little bit more beneficial instead of trying to attack over here for a second time. Look at that that Iberian swords, 160 broken. I just feel like it might have been a little bit more beneficial had the rest of that Roman force come over here and tried to press instead of attacking such a tough place. As soon as you get off the towers, there's just infantry right there. Archers able to hide behind the buildings here. Archers able to use the plateau there. Just a tough place for Bertigala. But all right, let's take a look at the kills here. We'll start off taking a look at iExams with Nabatea. iExams was the one that sent the replay over here, so hopefully people that he play with enjoy this battle replay here. So 2,041 kills for him, 122 with the general, 3 of his 4 archers over 100 kills, 147, 159, 115. The armored desert hoplites, 146, 100, 253. Good job there. 122 and 104. So 5 out of the 7. One of the desert levy there, actually 135 kills. That's insane. And 2 out of his 4 Nabatean swords, 126, 141. Then we have just this league, 2,064 kills, but we definitely had some infantry in this army that didn't belong. We definitely had some cavalry in this army that didn't belong. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 units with over 100 kills. I mean, his guerrilla swordsman didn't actually... Yeah, 3 out of the 5. Not over 100 kills. This was the Gallic warriors coming outside was definitely the downfall, or the beginning of the downfall of Arverni. 5 Gallic hunters. Oh, sorry, you only had 4. Why was I counting 5? Thought I counted 5 that whole time. Okay, never mind. Then we have Hauler, Epirus, 3,064 kills. Good job. I mean, he basically took on Rome by himself. So solid job by him. 106 with the general, 295 with an Italian. Wow. Algriani in action, 179. Cretans, 236, 194, 188. Clinic time. Epirus, 231, 160, and 124. Samnites, 247, 240. I mean, look at that. Militia hoplites, 132 kills. That's crazy. That's probably the Vigiles. And his Thoreos, 165, 218, 170. Solid job with those Thoreos. Getting it onto the attackers, we have Marty set 7, or 7 set. Marty 7 set. 1978, 276 with the general. Gallics, 123 and 101, so 2 out of the 4, unfortunately. Chosen Swords, 170, 140. Celtics, 145. Rough. His Oswan, 246, 190, not too bad. Pino playing his Rome, 1842. I mean, a good amount of kills, close to 2,000 kills, but just unfortunately was not really able to get very far into the settlement. Praetorian Guard, 133, 276. Regular Praetorians, only 85. That's a shame. His Hastati, 102 there. Eagle Cohort, 204, 205. One of his Syrian archers, 154 kills. And then we have Angel here playing as Carthage, 1842. They actually, both Carthage and Rome got the same amount of kills. That's crazy. The Cretan archers, 149, 113, 190. Italian swordsman, 1 unit there with 121. His Iberians didn't really get very many kills. Gallic warriors here, in case you didn't notice. Gallic warriors. 136, 69 giggity, you win. Libyan infantry, 114, and his 2 noble fighters, 186 and 130. But all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, if you did, hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are enjoying seeing Total War content, Rome 2 Total War content, there will be more Total War joining this channel, or content coming to the channel. Still will mainly be Rome 2, though, but going to expand a little bit more. Again, going to try and expand into more of the Total War audiences. But that is going to be the end. So have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.